Começámos a acompanhar de forma muito mais sistemática, próxima e constante o desenvolvimento da tecnologia, que é feita não só dentro da universidade, mas está a ser feita nas várias universidades e nas várias empresas a nível internacional. Naturalmente que ir buscar a base daquilo que eventualmente será o futuro da computação. Não vai ser em 2068, vai ser muito antes disso.
It's probably the best time for a long time now to join a new field, which is neural computation.
So besides the time constants in the dynamics in the circuits and the synapses in the neurons, we use recurrent networks. And then we try to understand how to configure them and learn the configuration such that we can either produce temporal sequences or recognize temporal sequences.
First, to understand what's happening in the natural world, and if you think of a single-cell organism that swimming in some pond, basically it has to find food first of all and avoid predators, and to do that it has to kind of process cues from the environment, light, shade, whatever, smell.
Existe potencial muito grande nesta área e que temos ainda muito que fazer. Mas há outras áreas, não é, em que, se calhar, se aplicarmos o mesmo modelo, vamos ter um feedback tão mais positivo.
After learning about how these mechanisms work, we can actually use those in our favor. For example, in our own cells.
Yes.
You mentioned having a doctor in each cell.
Yes. Yeah, that's the story from Udi Shapiro, that we want to have the equivalent of a very tiny little doctor in each cell, potentially in our body, so that we can do a diagnosis in each cell and see whether that particular cell is healthy or sick.
I think a very important challenge is the switch over from the devices that we use today, the CMOS transistors, to new devices.
Eu acho que também foi extremamente interessante para os cientistas que vieram cá falar, para pessoas que estão à frente de institutos de supercomputação,
Sim.
Para também, de alguma forma, receberem um feedback.
Exato.
The biggest hope is to have an impact on medicine. I think that's the most impactful kind of application. There are many kind of commercial applications you can think of, but what people really care about, I think, is medicine.
And my recommendation is that we use CMOS now in order to explore what's possible, and then very soon start to scale up with new devices. And that will be a challenge.